question is, have you ever been cock blocked by? I'd love to talk politics with these girls, but I don't think they're equipped to talk about it. So we'll just go to the dating questions.
Definitely not.
Yeah. Not to sound like an asshole or something like that, but realistic. I mean, I don't think women should vote, but that's a whole other conversation. If I'm going to be honest. You guys disagree?
I serve the country.
Honestly, I don't vote. So
actually, specifically, I actually did mention this. I think women that have served in the military or government work or whatever and have skin in the game, then your vote should be 50% of a man's. But I'm just kidding. No, they should be able to vote. But a majority of women definitely I don't think should be able to vote. I think you have to have skin in the game to be able to vote. Own property, be involved in government service, be involved in the military, etc. You got some skin in the game, then you can vote.
If you were going to vote, who would you vote for?
Probably Donald Trump. I don't know, to be honest.
All right.
Okay.
Respectfully, I was gonna say Trump too. I'm probably not gonna vote though. I'm probably just gonna be to my own self.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do the same
Do
thing.
your
I'm probably
nails,
not gonna
relax
vote.
on top
Yeah,
beach.
you
See,
know,
y'all don't
just
even vote anyway.
relax.
What's the matter if I take that right away from you? Y'all don't even vote
I
anyway.
leave that to men. That has nothing to do with
See,
me.
there you go. You
Yes,
guys
it
ain't want to vote.
does.
I don't
It
even really
does
want to.
have
I'm not
to
gonna
do
sit up and
with
act like
you.
I care about. Because I don't. If I'm not
It's
keeping
tough.
up with politics, what am I voting for?
I mean, you live in like the worst state to be a woman, pretty much. Like
Why,
it's like
though?
Florida?
your like actual birth control laws aren't great, but like maybe your like
What birth control laws?
ways of
Which birth
gaining
control laws?
money
If we're allowed to
and
take birth
manipulating
control or not.
men are probably good here.
You
but,
can't
like,
take birth
the
control in
other-
Florida?
I don't know.
No, like abortion laws
yeah,
and
they
things
don't
of
let us
that
do
nature.
abortion.
Is
Pro-life
that,
or
wait,
pro-choice?
is that birth control or murder?
I said abortion. I didn't say murder.
What do you
Okay,
guys
well, you
think
said- you
about
said-
abortion?
You said birth control. Abortion
I
is
wanna
not birth
get into
control.
it.
No, it's not.
It's not.
But you said abortion is not what?
Abortion
Abortion
is not birth control.
Oh, I thought you said abortion is not murder.
Right, so what do you not have in Florida?
You don't have the right to get an abortion.
You can get an abortion. You just
no, you
can't
can get one.
You can get one.
After
It's
a
six
certain
weeks.
span of
Offer-
weeks.
We'll look it up right now.
Weeks. But I know they still offer the pill. I don't know about the actual abortion
6 weeks?
Yeah,
service,
going in there with
but
the
you
tongues
can
and
get
stuff
an
like
abortion
that.
pill.
So you can get one
With
still
the
a month
tongs.
and a half.
No, it's just incredible when I hear that.
At a time. Yeah, after
In
a certain
Florida,
span of
can you
time.
really?
Yes, up
Yeah.
to 6 weeks.
After
Yeah,
a certain span of time, I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
6 weeks, and then other states have it longer. So I mean, I wouldn't say. I mean,
Nico, you had a question?
I know, it's incredible when women say, like, we don't have rights, the first right they bring up is murder.
But abortion aside, if we didn't have that issue, do you still think that women should vote?
That has nothing to do
No,
with
no,
abortion. or birth
exactly. That's
control.
why I
Yeah,
said abortion
abortion
aside.
aside.
If that wasn't up for debate and we're not
Like
voting for our
if
rights,
there was no abortion laws, like if everybody could just go and
Should
just
women-
kill their baby whenever they want to.
Yeah,
like
should
3 months
women
and they
vote?
don't
Yes.
care.
I mean, none of us have ever grown up or experienced a world where we don't have rights. Like we can have a bank
Right.
account, we can vote. Like you've never experienced what it's like to not have rights as a man.
Right.
Okay, but you said Florida's the worst state to have rights as a woman. What else
I
besides?
think
Yeah,
women
that's what
have
I'm- that's what I
actually.
meant.
I would tell you, women have more rights and privileges than men do nowadays.
Privileges, yes.
Rights too.
Yeah, I don't think
Rights.
rights
Yeah, I think you're right.
legally.
I think
Yeah,
you're
like
right, yeah.
for example, like we have to enter into selective service. You choose to go into and enlist into
Yeah,
the
like
They
military.
recently just made a new. Yeah, you
Actually,
saw
they
that.
made a new-
Yeah.
Then, no, they're proposing it, but
Yeah.
they've done this before. It
Yeah,
never gets
they've
passed.
done this
They did this a
before.
few years ago where they tried to get women to register for selective service. It's probably not going to make it through. And then as far as like rights go, like men have no, because you're mentioning like the ability to abort. Well, at least women have that right. Men don't have that right at all.
Yeah, like they can't opt out to not being a parent. You know what I'm saying?
But
I
you
would
can.
feel like maybe
Can you
the
opt out
more
to-
equivalent
yeah,
would
yeah.
be like, like getting a vasectomy, more of like a operational thing. Because
But
I
I
think you
feel
can
like-
choose not to have a child.
Well, they're bringing about a new birth control for men. It's like
Yeah, I saw that. I
Yeah.
did see that. The
Thank God,
cream.
bro.
That
yeah,
doesn't
that's
change the
pretty
fact
cool.
though
That's
that,
pretty cool.
that's kind of irrelevant because at the end of the day, like if you're pregnant and I say no, please keep the kid.
Yeah.
You can override me and say no, I'm getting an abortion and I have no say in that.
Yeah.
Women
Right.
have
You're like,
unilateral
it's my
control.
body, it's my
But the law
choice.
still-
Women have unilateral control of who gets born in the United States and in most Western countries. So I would say women have more rights than men.
Really?
Can you think
Can
of
you
another?
name? Yeah, I was
name,
like,
just
name,
over
tell me
aspect of,
another one.
like,
Tell me
name
another
one
one.
right or
Shit like
privilege
that.
that men have that women don't. Besides being
Just
able to
one.
like.
That men have that women
Besides being
don't
We
able
have
to maybe-
equal rights.
Besides.
Yeah,
equal
we're-
yeah,
rights.
I would
There's
say
nothing
now.
that we
Yo,
can't
guys,
do
guys,
that
guys.
men
One
can't.
mic at a time.
One at
You
a
just
time.
stop yapping if you don't got nothing to say.
Go ahead.
I'm asking you, name one right or privilege that men have over women besides maybe being able to have sex with women and not be judged for it. I can't think of any.
That's
Can you
not
think
a
of any?
right.
I said right or privilege.
Just one.
You just said right though.
I said
So,
rights
I
or
guess-
privilege.
Just
Sheesh,
one.
that
I'm opening it
men,
up for you,
that
make it
women
easier.
have that men don't
Yeah,
have.
Yes.
just one. That's it. You got this. Woman.
She's thinking.
Yeah.
Think about this.
There's nothing. There's just
There's
nothing.
none.
There's,
It's a
there's
trick
none.
question.
Besides
none.
being a parent, that's about
There's
it.
none.
Think about this.
Women
That's
have
why-
more rights and privileges than men do in 2024.
Right. There's just nothing. You really got nothing?
Well, I just think like there's women have more privileges, maybe in terms of like being able to manipulate other people to
They have
get
more
money.
rights, too.
But men also have that ability. I don't think it's like exclusive to one gender.
Then what about rights? Like, let's stick legally.
Well, like legally, then yes. But I was asked like dual question, like rights
Okay,
and
so if you
privileges.
then privileges
So
aside.
I'd say like rights in general,
Yeah,
like they
exactly.
are equal. Like, does it play out in that way? Like, in the field, maybe not. It doesn't always feel that way.
One,
But I think there are privileges that women have that men don't. But that would be because of like.
Like, what impactful privilege, like, besides manipulating guys, like, what else is there? Nothing.
You get into bars for free. You always get the
Or
benefit of
that
the
pretty
doubt.
privilege.
The family courts
That's what
heavily
I-
you
favor
get
you.
taken- yeah.
Men will give you money for simply
I
existing.
get on yachts for free.
You could
Y'all
be
gotta
a-
pay $300 to get on the yacht. Let's talk
you
about
could be a
it.
talentless bimbo. You could be a
But-
talentless bimbo and make a bunch of money off of simps. Like, bro, there's
True.
the privileges are endless for women. Like, and then you're mentioning like, oh well, men can finesse too. All right, dude. If I take for every one man that finesses a woman out of her money, there's thousands of women that finesse men out of their money. How many of you have been on a free date with a guy that you didn't even like, free dinner, and been on a date with that guy? Plenty of you have probably been on dates with dudes you don't even like and got a free dinner.
Just once.
Men, how often do we do that? Almost never.
I always pay.
Just once.
Like, men don't have the same capability of finessing women. Well, a matter of fact, if a guy does finesse a woman, you know what they do? They make a fucking Netflix documentary on it and make sure they embarrass him.
Tender
The
Swindler.
Tender Swindler. Remember
Literally,
that shit?
yeah.
He does shit that bitches do every single day. And they made a Netflix documentary on him about it. But girls are out here doing that shit to men all
On
the
the
time.
normal,
Actually, they
like,
made one
if
for
a
a
guy
girl
does,
as
he's
well.
a fucking
They
legend.
didn't
If
do
a
that
girl
well.
does, he's like, girl, me too.
Yeah,
That's
so
some crazy shit.
no one cares if, you know, when women finesse men, but they definitely care if a man finesses a woman and they make documentaries on it.
But there's a reason you believe that. I want to ask you this follow-up question. Do you think men and women are equal?
No.
Oh, that's fair. Where do you think that we have differences?
I have one. In the work.
You start with you.
There are I think there are a lot of differences in like how you are perceived in society and the values that you bring to the table. Like certain values are seen to be more beneficial as a man like versus a woman, so you're treated differently.
So if we're not equal, why should we have equal rights?
Because I think there are innate human rights that everyone deserves
Right, but children don't have the right to vote.
because they're children. Because they're not fully developed.
So are women.
Over the age of 18,
I knew it was
though.
coming.
Misogyny.
Because then would you date and sleep with someone who's under the age of 18?
No.
Then no.
Okay, but children and women still operate the same way. The point is,
It's okay, honey. You need to
children
pay
should have
attention.
rights. Children should have rights, right? But they shouldn't vote because we know that they're not mentally capable of making decisions like that. We should apply the same logic to women.